Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm reading for Aquarius energy. You don't have to be Aquarius for this to resonate, but if you've got strong Aqua in your chart, it's going to probably resonate more. If it doesn't and you want to check out your other placements, then I recommend you go ahead and do that. Significantly, this week, I believe it's on the 6th, which me not having a clue what date it is today. I don't know what date it is today. But I think towards the end of the week, Mars and Venus are moving into your sign, out of Cappy into your sign. So you may feel a bit of a shift in areas of Mars is about how you take action, what motivates you, but also what angers you and what you do with that anger. And Venus is a sign about love and romance and things that are beautiful and passion and things that feel good. So if we kind of combine those, you may be thinking about maybe what you want in relationships, how you want to do things, and who you want to do them with, and what makes you passionate. Because both these planets are both about passion. I'm seeing 111 on the timestamp. I've also saw. When I started your reading, it was 10:01. So watch out for ones. Apparently, ones are a thing for you, and mirror numbers as well. 10:01 is a mirror number, so you may be mirroring somebody else. Also, if my voice is a little bit muffled and funny today, I have a bit of cotton wool in one of my ears because my ear was incredibly itchy this morning, so I put oil in it. And so yeah, I may sound a bit off, but that's what's happening. That's what's happening for me today. Where was I? So definitely maybe feeling a little bit more passionate for a while these two planets are kind of knocking around your chart. And the way it affects everybody when Mars and Venus move, the fact that they're moving together is really, really nice because they are named after lovers. You know, the gods that they're named after were actually lovers in classical mythology. So it's actually really nice that it's funny you've got to come together here as well. So it's really nice that they're kind of like hand in hand moving forwards together through the signs at the moment. So there could definitely for everybody be a bit of an uptick in wanting to do the things that you're passionate about and wanting to do things with people that share your passions as well. You may be wanting to kind of find your tribe at the moment, definitely with come together there. But Aquarius, you're also a sign about thinking of the greater good, or thinking of like the right thing to do, or thinking about taking a novel approach. So there could be something innovative in terms of kind of humanitarian work going on for you that you're very passionate about. Maybe you're thinking about setting up a charity or fundraising, or you're looking to I'm kind of being shown school shoe boxes. So I don't know if you've ever done this, but I remember when I was little in school, we'd get old shoe boxes and fill it full of toys, and we'd send it to like countries where the children were they didn't have access to fun things and toys and things like that for whatever reason. So you could be doing something where you're like, they're showing me now as well, like putting beans in a box, so like sending food or sending supplies. So you could be very passionate about something humanitarian. Some of you at the moment, especially with both those planets coming into your sign, you're probably going to feel a real oomph to do things. Like you're probably not going to want to sit there, right? You're probably ready with poise to kind of get up and make a difference. Okay, so if we go to your actual reading then, and the cards that are on the table, some secrecy or confusion just in the underline of these two cards. It does have this feeling of like a little bit of unknown, a little bit of trying to move forwards perhaps, or trying to choose a direction, I kind of feel from it, but trying to move stealthily or trying to move sneakily, or feeling like you're moving through the unknown, something like this with these two cards. A little bit like, am I deluding myself here perhaps, with that Cancerian energy in the moon. So Cancer, Pisces. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to say. You may also want to go and check out your other placements, specifically your Venus placement and your Mars placement, because that could also tell you a little bit about how those planets moving into your sign is going to kind of affect you on a more personal level because of your own birth chart. So there is a link in the description box down below. You can go and check out your birth chart if you don't know your placements. Okay, so I didn't do this for anyone else, but the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck was really, really calling to me for you. And I pulled out the Otter and the Firefly. Now, I really like the Otter. The Otter to me makes me think of I think it's a Seamus Heaney poem, and it's a computer game called Life is Strange. So it always makes me think of like seeing somebody swimming, and then be very like, is the word lithe, like being very supple, and there is a sexual thing to it, like the slicked back hair, the wet look. So it always does talk to me about like sexual attraction, but it's a very high vibrational card. So it also talks about being in a fun, like in a fun loving mood, or looking to have somebody to have fun with. The otter is looking for a playmate. So the otter kind of like up, looking around, I want somebody to have fun with, I want some friends, which is really interesting considering what else came out. I want to have a good time here. Who's on my level, who's also looking to have a bit of fun, who's also in this playful energy. And it's like the otter has spotted something. He's like, do you see? He's like, oh, is this person my friend? Like, do you see what I mean? It's like, oh, maybe this could be my friend. A little bit like, it's really giving me like dog energy. When you're out and you like, say you're walking a dog, or you see a dog and another dog comes by, or even if you walk past, like you're walking past a dog and it looks at you and it's like, oh, are you a friend? Are you here to play with me? Like, it has that look of expectation in its face. It's like, oh, friend. So it's kind of giving me, oh, squirrel, that kind of energy. It's like, oh, this thing suddenly appeared and flashed. Like, I hope nobody's flashing at you literally, like they are not a friend. Do not follow them. But it's like something catches your eye, something glimmers. I want to say it's a person. It's like, oh, this person, like they could be a friend. Like, maybe I should follow them. Like, maybe I should go and see where they go. They might be doing something fun. Maybe I could join in, that kind of thing. But the thing with the firefly, it's normally like a flash. It burns out quickly. So it could also be talking about an inspired idea, like something something that crosses your mind and you think, oh yeah, that'd be really fun, and then you kind of forget about it for a while. But it's like a spark of inspiration, or a sudden flash of something that catches your eye, and it seems really fun and playful to you. It's like, oh yeah, like I want more of whatever that is. So I do get like you want to try and follow whatever this is for you. So the otter and the firefly. I have never watched this series, but I believe there's like a sci-fi series called Firefly, and it's just one of those things I never got around to watching it, but I know it has a bit of a cult following, so maybe you're a big fan of that show. Maybe there's a character in there. If you are a big fan of that show, maybe there's a specific character that you can relate to at this time, something like that. Maybe it's like it could even be talking about shared interests, so it doesn't have to be like that specific show, but it's like maybe you're in a group meeting at work, or you're in you're just out socializing and someone mentions something and you think, oh, I'm a big fan of that too, like you like that thing, I like that thing, oh my goodness, let's go and talk about it, let's go and share. Like, I've been waiting for somebody to talk about this with. So it has that kind of feeling to it. It could be also music. Maybe you have, a specific band or an artist that you really like. Maybe you want to go to a gig, but nobody else likes this person that nobody else is interested. And then, in this group setting, someone mentions them and you're like, oh, I really like them. I've been wanting to go. I want to go too. Should we go together? So it's got that kind of energy to it, especially with Come Together as well. So you've got music. Listen carefully. Hello, beep beep truck. I'm recording this on Thursday because I'm going watching Batman tomorrow. So I'm really excited for it. So you've got the Capricorn beep beep truck outside my window. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So you have a lot of fairy energy in your reading, and I like it because some people have been into the fairies, some people haven't been so much, some people have been dismissive of them, but they're coming through with throughout the readings, they've been coming through with this energy of trying to bring people together, and it's really nice that it's actually showing up in your reading. So basically it's been a little bit like this card here. So it's like different excuse me, it's like, shh, don't talk about it, it's a big secret, it's a surprise. So you see the three butterflies. I think it was originally in like Gemini's reading or something. It was like these three fairies, a little bit like if you know Sleeping Beauty, the three fairies in that. It's like these three fairies coming down, and kind of like the firefly. That makes more sense now. can't grab it. So it's like coming down, sending little signs from the universe, you know, coming down as butterflies or fireflies, kind of catching your attention and leading you along the right path, leading you the shush beep beep truck, you're so loud. You know, like shining a light and pointing you in the right direction, but it's coming through with uncertainty. But it's this energy of like all the fairies bringing different people to the same place at the same time. So and then it's like on the path you start to see the other people arriving. So it's like it is that kind of energy in that's so annoying. In yesterday's reading it was like I just said, I'm going watching Batman, so it was like you know, you want to go and watch Batman. You don't know this, but someone from work is also going and watching it. You don't know this, but like a family member's going and watching it, and then you all arrive at the theatre at the same time. It doesn't have to be Batman, right? It doesn't have to be anything. Like it's whatever unique thing you're into. But it's like you all arrive there at the same time, and it's like, oh, I didn't know you were coming today. Oh, you're coming here too. Let's sit together if we can, that kind of thing. So it's like everybody being brought together into one place unexpectedly, like not knowing that other people were going to be there, but because you have these shared interests, it's really nice. It's really companionable. So it feels like it's happening for you now. It feels like it's got to the point where everybody's kind of been led to the same place, and you know, in your reading it's like everybody finally arriving. So I don't know if I'm kind of getting a little bit like you're the party planner, like you've set out the table, you've like got cakes and tea and you know, like all these nice things. It's like almost like you're setting the playlist, like you're leading everybody to this place to come together. It's got a really nice energy to it. So come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team gets the job done. So it feels like, you know, it could be talking again about work, like a group project or something, but doing something that you all love to do. It's like you all have a place, you all know what you're doing, you know, you're working well together, and it's just got a really nice kind of playful energy to it. And I always say, like, you know, like I think in an ideal world, maybe not if you're like a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo, but you know, most of us are like, we've got hobbies, we've got interests, we've got things that we'd prefer to be doing rather than having to work for money, right? So for a lot of us, it's like we have to work, we work to live. And I think when you can get a job, or when you are working with people who you can have a laugh with, you know, they're you know, your co-workers, but also your friends, and you know, you enjoy being around these people. It's like many hands make light work. So it's got that kind of energy to it, like supportive co-workers. It can be family as well. Maybe it's children. Somebody may be throwing like a children's party, a fairy themed children's party or something like this. But it's really, really nice. It feels really positive. What's interesting as well, if I just show you these two cards, you've got this bee energy coming through. You see like these little bumblebees and baby wasps. I don't know. I'm going to call them bees because I like bees better than wasps. These little bumblebee energy, collecting this honey or nectar. So there's something to that as well. Bees are representative of, they're actually a symbol of Manchester, the city of Manchester, which is where I live, and a symbol of Carthage, which is like an ancient Roman, or not a Roman, it's Carthaginian place. It's like North Africa, it was saying. And so these cities are described as, basically the idea is like everybody works together as part of a team. We all build the city up together, like we all support each other, we all have our place, kind of like a, you know, worker bees in a beehive. We all you know, it's funny that both these cities have a queen as well, like Queen Elizabeth and the Queen Dido. So it's like everybody kind of working well together as part of the hive, which can have negative connotations, but in this reading it's good, right? It's like you want to be part of this, you want to be part of this hive, you want to be part of this team. It's like the energy is buzzing, it's fun, it's you feel like you belong there, it's nice. So The card Beast Spirit actually comes along with prosperity. And again, it's like the prosperity of all working together. So you've got abundance as well, abundance and prosperity next to each other, the way the cards have come out. So prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everybody. I'm I'm I've been thinking a little bit about Jeff Bezos this week, as you do, and how much money that man has. There's enough for everybody in this world. It's not nobody needs to go hungry, right? There's enough of everything for everyone. So open the door to abundance, open the door to prosperity, allow it to flow to you. There's no reason anyone should have more money than you. It's just luck, I guess, luck and hard work, which I'll come to actually at the end of the reading. So and abundance and prosperity come in different forms. People value different things, which again I'm going to come to over here. Some people value money, right? Some people value status, having the biggest home, having the fastest car, having the shiniest trainers, having the beautiful husband or wife, having the children who are really accomplished. It's like all these status symbols may be signs of abundance and prosperity to one person, where another person may live their life in a very different way. There is a song, I'm gonna have to find it. I was kind of walking home from school and they mentioned Cinderella. I think it was Sleeper. It could be by Sleeper. I'm gonna write Sleeper Cinderella ? And I'll try and find it. I'll put it down in the description box below with your description box below with your song list. But it was talking about how it made this comparison of like people who work really hard and have a lot of money, where it's like the song was like, we're quite happy sitting on the sofa having fun. So it's like, choosing a more sedentary or relaxed lifestyle, but really enjoying your life, really enjoying the people around you, really enjoying your family and friends, and the things that you do have, and not necessarily caring about the money side of things. So it could be something political going on here. There could be something about consumerism and capitalism and communism and sharing the wealth. There could be something coming along here in terms of, especially with you Aquarius being a very politically and socially conscious sign. That definitely makes a lot of sense for you. I'm sorry, I'm really aware that I can only hear through one ear right now, so again, sorry if I'm a bit muffled. That dirty word, that dirty C word. I probably shouldn't say these words on YouTube because my videos will probably get suppressed. I was having this conversation with my daughter. she's funny. She's definitely got a bit of me in her. And I was saying, like, basically, most political systems in their idealized form are good. Most political systems, whichever one it is, in theory, have a lot to offer, but in practice most of them fail because humans are involved, and humans are fallible and selfish and corrupt. And, so no matter which political system you use, they're going to have good points and they're going to have bad points. And I'd be wary of any institution that pushes one idea over another. That's my perspective, being a Libra, and being like, everything's good and everything's bad, having that middle ground approach. So that's just food for thought, Aquarius. You go away and have a better opinion than me. I'm very aware that where Libra's like, Libra likes to be like, everyone's opinion counts. Everybody has a seat at the table here. Aquarius is a little bit more like, yeah, but no, we're just going to not allow them at the table because we disagree with their opinion, because I'm Aquarius and I'm clearly right. So I don't know. Could be a little bit of that going on. Okay, so calling you out there, Aquarius, I'm sorry. You tend to be, where Gemini and Libra tend to be a little bit more less fixed in their opinions and their thoughts, much more open to much more swayable, much more changeable, which can lead to people saying that Gemini and Libra are perhaps a bit wishy-washy. It's not that at all. It's just that we know that more information can always come in at any time. Like everything is multifaceted, where you're a little bit more of the sword, right? You're a little bit more, I've weighed up all my options and I'm making my decision. So you tend to be a little bit more clear about your position than Gemini and Libra, who are a little bit more mutable in their decision-making energy or opinion energy. Like Gemini can literally argue any side, and the same with Libra. Libra's like, yeah, but have you considered that? And have you considered that? It's like, which side are you on, Libra? It's like Gemini, Libra is indecisive and Gemini is switching sides, right? Switching sides like a Gemini. So I don't know why it's coming up, but it is. Yeah, you're like, no, I'm over here, right? I've made my decision, I'm clear. Being the grown-up air sign. Okay, so where are we? I'm waffling again. So there's something going on with this hand being raised or something being offered. Just in these two cards, they've kind of got the hand raised. And then here as well, this is something being offered. So they're giving me, they're giving me a song. They're giving me, catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Catch, fall, star, pocket, right? So I can put that in your song list as well if you want to go and look that up. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket, which is interesting actually, because you've got stargazing here. Stargazing, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. A lovely thing that's just popped into my head about, we can't stare at the sun. The sun will damage our eyes, but we can stare at the moon. And what we're actually seeing when we stare at the moon is light from the sun. So I don't know what that means, but it popped into my head and I thought it sounded quite nice, so I'm sharing that one with you. But it's like, it's got this energy of like somebody who is out stargazing, someone who is out looking at the moon, and then it's like a star fell down and they open their hands to catch it. So you see this? It's like suddenly a star falling from the sky, and you know, this kind of like rejoicing, or like you waiting. It's like you waiting for it to fall, and then, you know, they're giving me, hey, better, better, hey, better, better, better. I get baseball references quite often, and I don't watch baseball. I think it's baseball. Hey, better, better, better. Which it's like, you know, the people who work on the field in baseball, it's like they're poised and they're ready to catch the ball. Because I think if you, again, me not knowing sports, like I think if you catch the ball and get it to the right person really quickly, you can get the person out, right? I used to play cricket and rounders and stuff in high school, but it's been a number of years, I'm going to be honest with you. So if it's like, I don't remember it from League of Their Own, I don't remember it at all. But it's like waiting and ready to catch this falling star. So it's like you catch the falling star, and then you've got this option of like, well, who am I going to give it to? It's very active, it's yang energy as well. It's like you were ready and waiting to catch this falling star. So you have it. Like the honey's kind of like, I'm not saying it's literally a star, right? It's coming through this yin yang energy, this falling star, this honey, and this pearl. So what the thing is that you have to offer, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it feels a little bit magical. It feels a little bit like it's made of fairy dust, whatever it is. It's like this, you know, this wonderful thing. I've caught this wonderful thing. I've found this wonderful thing. It feels very, very transitory as well. It feels like it won't last long. So what's interesting about honey is honey does last a long time, but it's almost like there's an expiration date on this, or it's flimsy. It's not going to last very long. I'm trying to think of an example. The pearls have been coming through a lot this week about how you can put them in vinegar, and I believe they dissolve. So it's something that's going to dissolve. It's not going to last forever. So you have this piece of the universe, this piece of the sky, this inspiration, and it's like you want to share it with somebody, you want to give this as a gift to somebody, but then you come into this uncertainty energy. Again, just to kind of say as well, if it is romantic for you, the otter and the seahorse are kind of both looking for a mate for me. They say that both of these creatures, whether it's true or not, they have this storyline attached to them that they mate for life. If you've ever seen otters floating on the back and holding hands, they're adorable. Like otters absolutely do like to couple up, as do seahorses, where they kind of wrap their tail around each other. They're just really, really cute animals in that way. So I don't know if you're looking for either like a soulmate, a playmate, a companion, a friend. You're looking for somebody to kind of like cozy up with, I don't know, to have some fun with in some sort of way. So with it being a prosperity and abundance as well, it could be something that you want to share. So it could be like money, you know, like it's like you've received a gift, you've got something special and you want to share it with somebody, you want to gift it, like pass it, pay it forward, perhaps you're paying something forward, but you're not sure. You're coming in with not only uncertainty here, uncertainty, and under that is knowledge as well. So it could be uncertain about some sort of knowledge. And then this Two of Earth, which is the Two of Pentacles. It's this spinning plates or juggling or weighing up your options. There's like a choice or a decision or some kind of balance to be made here. So I am seeing it as you having some sort of choice. You're uncertain about which option to choose. For some of you, the option, the way it's coming through is very, very specific, actually, the scenario that they're giving me. It's a children's party. This is looking like a children's party to me, with the fairies, you know, a fairy themed children's party. It doesn't have to be fairy themed, but that's the way it's being told to me intuitively. So it's like you're the parent, right? And, you know, you see your children are playing and it's like they get the special thing. So it could be like an Easter egg, right? They get the golden egg. They find the special egg. And it's like, because your child's cute and sweet, it's like, you know, the grandparents there, the whole family's there. And you've got these two grandparents there. And they're both like, yeah, come and give me the special thing. You know, who do you love the most kind of thing? Who do you love the most? Give it to me. I want it. No, I want it. Kind of playful, and it's like the child's there really like hesitant. The child's like, oh, but I love both my granddads and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I only have one star, I only have one jar of honey. I don't know which granddad to give it to. I don't, you know. So then it turns into a bit of a game. I kind of see the child playing along and being like, well, what you know, explain it to me. Who should I give it to? What are you going to offer me? What are you going to give me in return? You know, like a cocky child. It doesn't have to be like that. You know, it could be romantic for some of you. You know, it could be your own heart, you know, your own love. Because the Ace of Cups is unconditional love as well. Unconditional love. I love you unconditionally. So it's like, you know, you have a choice between two different characters. But I don't know, they're just coming through as like granddad to me. I'm hearing, all right, granddad. I don't know if somebody calls somebody granddad as a bit of a joke. So which granddad are you going to give it to? That's the question. They're both offering different things. So I actually asked, I was like, what are these two granddads offering? Let me just move everything up a little bit. I'm just going to make a big mess over here now, but I want you to be able to see what these granddads are offering. So just move it over a little bit more. So Grandad 1, the King of Fire, could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. The King of Fire is coming in with what he's got to offer is the Star and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Star is very high vibrational. It's actually your card, Aquarius, in the tarot. So it could be that this person's offering you something in connection to your own hopes and dreams and wishes. There is a lot of star energy, actually. So it's like, it feels like it's something that you want, is your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your destiny, your healing, your inspiration, right? It's something that you perhaps thought was fleeting. And it's like the King of Fire is coming in with this, the things that you're passionate about. I can make your dreams come true. I can, you know, you don't have to work so hard. Maybe I can give you money so that you don't have to work so hard and you can pursue your hobbies, your dreams, your own ideas. You know, you can pursue a passion project here. It could even be, which energy should I be in? You know, how do I move forward in these uncertain times? So the King of Fire is coming in with this, a little bit with the unicorn. It's always like a little bit impossible, a little bit like a fantasy, but it's like dreams can come true, or believe in the impossible energy. The Hierophant card and the World under that could be something to do with higher learning, education, university. Both of these cards talk about learning big lessons and closing out big cycles. When you get them together like this, it normally would mean like completing a university course, these two cards together. But the Hierophant card is like like God, right? And the world is, it can be world travel, internet, the World Wide Web, but big lessons, or closing out a big cycle of learning something, maybe spiritual. This could be a big cycle of spiritual learning that somebody's closing out. So that's interesting, because what clarified the King of Fire is worship. So you could have, especially with the star as well, and it's almost like he's got this sun behind him, it's like the stars behind him. This person could be very, very spiritual. You know, they could, you could worship this person in some sort of way, or have, you know, worship the same thing as this person. It could just be talking about God and the universe, and things that are destined and things that are divine. So the King of Fire seems to be coming in with this offer of, you don't have to work so hard. You don't have to complete whatever this is, because the Eight of Pentacles is like working on something over and over and over again until you perfect it. It's mastery of a skill. And it's almost saying, you don't have to do this the hard way. You don't have to try so hard. You know, just send your dreams, your wishes up to God. You know, manifest your desires. You know, if it's for you, it won't be denied for you. If it's meant for you, it's going to come to you, whether you try hard or not. So the King of Fire seems to be talking about inspiration and passion and dreams and living in the moment. And he's coming through with a very warm and inspirational energy. The King of Fire normally, he does things because he's passionate about them. He does things because he's enthusiastic about them, because he believes in things. So he's not going to do something for the money, because that's going to, he has that passion and drive inside him. So he tends to be a little bit more entrepreneurial. He tends to be a little bit more, I'm going to throw myself at this project because I'm enthusiastic about it. And the enthusiasm is like what actually makes him successful. So it could be somebody who's like, yeah, I don't have the credentials for this job, but I got here because I like threw all my energy at it. And that's what made it successful. So he seems to be coming in with this lesson of, if it's for you, you'll know, do the things that you're passionate about. Don't worry about money. Don't try too hard. You know, enjoy your life, enjoy being in the moment, because you've also got this here and now. Where it's funny, with, I didn't see this before, go the distance seems to be the message that's coming in with this King of Water. So the King of Water seems to be coming in with this message of, it's very Scorpio for me. The King of Pentacles is normally Taurus, this is Scorpio, but for some reason it's very, very Scorpio. So the Scorpio King, Scorpion King, maybe, there could be an indicator for somebody, perhaps, is like, he's coming in with dream. He's like, if you want to make your dreams real, you have to work hard at it. You have to put in the effort. So he seems to be saying, no, you need to work hard. You need to stick with it. You need to be consistent. You need to, you know, you need to decide what you love and what you love doing deeply, and do more of that. This is kind of like a stick with it energy, bullheaded. This is the path. This is the direction I've chosen. Again, this kind of shared energy between Taurus and Scorpio, especially again, if someone has Scorpio in Mars placement. Scorpio Mars placement is very, very fixed. I think my dad has this placement. It's very much like, I'm going to set my own rules. I'm going to set my own code of conduct. I'm going to set my own goals, and I'm going to stick with them. And persevere with them. Like, I want to be successful, I want to achieve, which again is a very Taurian energy. So this seems to be the energy of this character. Doing something that you love deeply, but doing it in a way that you master it and you persevere and stick with it. Where this energy seems more, do what feels good, do what feels right. I don't know. It's like they're both giving really good advice, but then it's like you don't actually know who to choose. It's like, do you choose destiny and fate? Do you put your hands in the hands of God, or do you put your hands, you know, do you take destiny into your own hands and kind of work really, really hard towards your own goals and dreams and ambitions? I don't think you know. I don't think you know what to do. There could be something going on here as well. Look at the King of Wands. He's back. King of Wands and Queen of Cups. Interesting. I'm inclined to say my own energy when I'm doing this reading is leaning towards the King of Fire. He seems warmer, he seems more nurturing, and he seems more easygoing. He reminds me of Granddad David, who is, he's Pisces, but he's very much like, especially with the children, it's like, enjoy life, enjoy being in the here and now, enjoy life, in the moment. You know, what's here today may be gone tomorrow. So enjoy it while it lasts energy. And I want to say there's something with that here as well, because the Ten of Pentacles is normally building a legacy. You know, you'd find the King of Pentacles would have a Ten of Pentacles. He's normally a husband, he's partnered, or he's a father. He's normally working with other people to create this abundant legacy, right? This nest egg energy. And yet in this card here, this red thread has actually been, can you see it here? This red thread has actually been cut in half. And if that's the thread of life, it's like, well, why would you build up a legacy if, you know, you could go out and, you know, not last that long? You know, it's like, okay, so you give that to your children, but, you know, money can be gone in an instant. If you think about like stock market crashes or the housing market crash, you know, money's so, again, with this firefly energy, money's so transitory, money's so it's just an energy, right? Wealth and money is just an energy at the end of the day. You know, if you've ever looked at like how much money, a visualization of how much money Jeff Bezos has, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it's really just numbers on a screen. It's really just numbers in a computer, really. So like anything else, like love and anything in this world, money is just an energy, and you can invite that into your life. But, you know, you don't want to get obsessed with it like the King of Pentacles would be, because, you know, it can be gone. It can be gone in a moment. So enjoy it while it lasts, you know. So maybe you have a decision about, do I invest my money or do I spend my money on something that's going to bring me and my family a lot of pleasure in the moment? It could be, do we go on holiday and have a really nice time, or do we invest this and try and make this money grow? I mean, can you split it in half? Can you do a bit of both? I don't know. This seems to be the decision that's being weighed up. I'm going to read to you because, again, it's what the King of Fire and the King of Water is offering. I'll read you kind of what exactly they're offering you. So the Star card then, if I can find it. Wish upon my star. And again, you've got this other little fairy here. So all these fairies in your reading. Wish upon my star. I am La Fée de la Nuit. I am here to bring you hope and inspiration. Have faith in me. Wish upon the lucky star that shines above me. We are both blessing you. Our message is that nothing is impossible. When I say nothing is impossible. Your future will be sweet. Life has been rough on you, I heard, but now you can heal. All caterpillars turn into butterflies someday. Trust my wings that this is true. You are becoming a new you. You must now focus on the deep meaning and purpose of your life. Your wishes will be granted. Through my magic waters, I announce that you will find what you yearn for and that your dreams will come true. Believe in yourself and believe in your own luck. A star just like mine is shining above your forehead. You will successfully accomplish your destiny. Keywords: renewal, lucky star, hope, dreams, blessings, and happiness. So it's very tempting. It's a really nice energy. The thing that's making my because you can see these are not balanced. They're not weighed equally, right? One is definitely higher than the other. What these kings are offering, and it does feel a little bit too good to be true, but the Star card is Major Arcana, and the King of Pentacles is a Court card. So if we were talking trumps, the Star trumps the King of Pentacles. So just be aware of that. But again, this is just what they're offering. Whether they actually go through with it, I don't know. The King of Pentacles then, well, the King of Water is offering the King of Pentacles. He could be saying, I'll make you a King of Pentacles, right? You know, this is what I'm going to, you know, this is what you're going to be. But that's not your natural energy, Aquarius. Your natural energy is this. This is your card. This, again, is why I feel like the weight is more on this King of Fire side. It's your decision at the end of the day, right? It's not for me to tell you what to do. But my inclination, the energy that I'm reading, is weighing in the King of Fire's favor, because this is your card. This is the Aquarius card, and it's more, and it's Major Arcana. So it seems like the better offer to me, at least, reading the energy. So the King of Pentacles, you may not be comfortable with this. This is the thing, you know, it's not your natural energy. So again, depending on your full chart, you may have a lot of Taurus, you know, or Earth in your chart, which means that you'd handle this better. But I think naturally it's very, very stuck, very fixed dependable. It's good. There's nothing wrong with the King of Pentacles. He's really, really good, actually. He's probably the person that everybody wants and you like to settle down with. It's like, oh, this guy's going to look after me. But it may be a little bit stuffy for you. It may be a little bit corporate for you. It may be a little bit by the book for you, because you tend to like your independence and your out of the box persona. So again, maybe this doesn't sit quite right. It's like, if you really trust yourself, does this really feel like it's for you? I don't know. Again, I'm aware that maybe I'm swaying you, and I don't want to do that. It has to be your decision, or even your child's decision, right? You know, whose advice do I follow? It has to be the person making the decision. It's got to be their choice at the end of the day, and use your own intuition to see what feels right. I'm just reading cards, right? I don't know your personal situation. It's like, if you're investing £50,000, don't ask me, go and ask a financial advisor. Okay, this could be a financial advisor as well, by the way. Come, my friends, come. In here, there's plenty of everything for everyone. A lot has been given to me that I can give back now. I am a gold maker. It seems I attract money. I have this particular knack for creating profitable business, so do not be afraid to take some of my coins. Prosperity is not a struggle anymore for me. I want to enjoy life and its many pleasures. So this person could be giving you money, actually, like, and you're like, where do I invest this? If you wish to follow my steps, you must develop your pragmatism and use your skills in the most efficient way. Do not scatter yourself in too many directions. I feel called out by this guy. Do not take inappropriate risks. Work strategically, meticulously, which is this energy, right? He's telling you to be like this. And the King of Fire is telling you not to be like this. So definitely a little bit confusing. Work strategically, meticulously. Work until it pays off. You will then be able to enjoy the fruits of your efforts. Or will you, though? I mean, you could go out and get hit by a bus tomorrow. You know, that's the message of this sign. So will you get to enjoy it? An example is my mum worked her whole life. She had a pension, and the government changed the pension age from 60 to 65, so she lost out on 5 years of pension. And unfortunately, you know, there's a lot of very, very healthy, very, very active people in the 60s. My granddad was one. He used to walk for miles. Unfortunately, my mum's health was not that good, and trying to continue working in her 60s was very, very stressful on her body and her health. She would get very, very sick, yeah, the fact that they promised her all her life for 60 years, right, work hard, we're going to give you this pension when you turn 60. And then when she turned 60, it was like, no, sorry, 5 more years. And she just got it. She just got her pension, and then she died. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure I personally trust the King of Pentacles advice. Work until it pays off. You will then be able to enjoy the fruits of your efforts. Abundance, ambition, stability, shared wealth, security, prosperity, pragmatism, responsibility. I do think it's important to strike a balance. You know, my dad, with that Scorpio Mars placement, has taught me to be careful with money, to save money, not to buy things if I can't afford to buy them. So it's like, if you want something, save your money. You know, the only things you should really ever buy on credit are a house and a car, right? The big purchases. Everything else, you know, if you want it, you've got to save up for it. So my dad teaches me to save. But I think there's a healthy balance. I feel like Grandad David, he's like, spend the money. It'll be gone tomorrow anyway. So I think it's important to find that balance between the two and be like, do you know, and I say this to my children, I'm like, do you know what? Save half, spend half, and then you can save up for big purchases that you really, really want. My son's really good at this. He likes saving his money and buying like Lego, or he's really into Nerf guns at the moment. You know, these like foam guns. My daughter, she goes and spends all her money, all her spends on sweets, and not just for herself, but for her friends as well. She's Sagittarius, so she's got that big generous nature. But I was talking to my daughter the other day in the bedroom and saying, like, why don't you, because it was in thirds, so we were like, why don't you spend 2/3 and save 1/3, or vice versa, depending on what you want to do that week? And she was like, yeah, that's what I've started doing. So I think that's a good, you know, save half, spend half is a good strategy, I think. Okay, I hope that was helpful to you. Let's get you a advice card. Where are we? I'm going this Spirit Animal Oracle. If I remember, I'll kind of show you all the decks I've been using at the end of the reading as well. if you're interested in that. So, what do we have, please, for Aquarius? Let's help them in these uncertain times. What decisions should they be making? Giving me Madison Beer, which is interesting. Did I tell you your songs? My scruffy songs? You got Let Me Love You by Rita Ora and Fools by Madison Beer, which is funny because a Madison Beer song played last night when I was setting up your reading as well. So Madison, maybe you want to go and spend money on Madison Avenue. I don't know. Maybe it's Monopoly that you're playing. Only fools stick around when the love is gone. I wish I could let you love me. So I don't know. There could be something with that. Maybe not. What was I going to say? Madison. What was I going to say then? There's something trying to get my attention. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, give with gratitude and grace, Turkey spirit. Can I get a card to help? These sour times. I've got it again. Sorry, they gave it me again. These sour times. Sour times. I'm sure that's another Madison Beer song. Maybe somebody really likes Madison Beer. Can't blame me. She is beautiful. Sour times. Somebody else got a lot of Madison Beer. I'm trying to remember what a star sign is now, because I remember it was that star sign. It could have been the last set of readings. Was it Cancer? I don't feel like it was Cancer. There was something about, I can't remember whose reading it was now, but there was something about Madison Beer, whatever her star sign is, that's what reading it'll be in. About the performance versus the real her. And I watched in that reading a video about, it was like the making of, or it's one of her music videos, and at the end it kind of showed behind the scenes and her breaking character, because she's a very, very beautiful girl. She's quite young, very beautiful, very sexualized persona, and you know, turning it on for the camera, the ability to put on that persona for the camera and then seeing behind the scenes and seeing the natural girl. So there was something coming through. I can't remember it very clearly. I can't remember specifically which sign it was for, but this, maybe you're connecting with somebody of that sign. I don't know. Interesting as well. I watched like a video documentary type opinion piece thing on Margot Robbie, who again is stunningly beautiful. I mean, incredibly beautiful woman, but she's Cancerian. She's very, very, very smart, very like funny, and she has this aura, talking about Rita Ora, of she's got a bit of an aura of I know my worth and I'm not going to be taken advantage of. She's very cool. And this video was how Margot Robbie avoided the bombshell tag, and compares her to who's that other actress, Megan Fox. Like, Megan Fox didn't get it right and Margot Robbie did. So it's an interesting opinion piece if you want to go and look that up. I don't know why it's coming through, but it could be for something. You'd get it quite a lot. You get something about you tend to have this underlying thread about the sexualization of women in your readings. Seems to be a common thing that comes up for you. Okay. Oh my God, you got the other seahorse. No way. Oh my God, do you see what I see? I love the way tarot works sometimes. You got your pair. You got your playmate. Look at this. No way. No way. I am as shocked as you are. I cannot do card tricks. Like I could not make a card come out if I wanted to. Like, that is mental. That is so cute. Oh, Aquarius, watch and wait. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. So don't make an offer just yet. Watch and wait. All will be revealed. The abundant universe will provide, Buffalo spirit. And just to show you, the abundant universe will provide. You've got abundance and prosperity. Don't do anything yet. Watch and wait. The universe is going to sort this out for you. Make your dreams real there, spider spirit on the underlying. And then otter spirit, I think it was the mouse. Yeah. Tend to the small things. You are never alone. Capricorn got that yesterday. The Olive song. You're not alone. I'll wait till the end of time. Open your mind. Tend to the small things. So don't worry about this big decision just yet. You know, if you can delay it, if you can put it off a little bit, do that. Just tell people, those offers are really interesting. Thank you so much. I am really interested in it. I'm going to go away and think, and I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks, you know, whatever feels appropriate to you, and just see what the universe does. Because it's like, you could go out and win the lottery tomorrow and be like, well, you know, I'm glad I didn't invest in that place, because now I've got, you know, now I can make different decisions based on this money. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anyone's going to win the lottery. Somebody came into my comments once and they were like, I'm waiting for that big lottery win. And I was like, who told you that? Because the amount of times tarot card readers tell you you're going to win the lottery, like, that's not really... Money can come to you in so many different ways. The abundant universe provides in so many ways. One of my favorite examples is when COVID happened, when lockdown first happened, and everybody was panic buying, and you couldn't get things like toilet roll and bread and milk. We were about to go into lockdown at work. It was like my last shift in work, and I work in a kitchen, and we have like, what, 20 bottles of milk and, you know, 20 loaves of bread. And it was like, well, it's going to go off. It's going to go out of date. So like my boss guy gave us all a big bag of like bread and eggs and milk, and like, you know, the things that were going to go off because we were going to go into lockdown. So it's like, I didn't have to worry about where I was going to get those ingredients from, because the abundant universe provided them in an unexpected way. And it's just funny. It's just funny how that happens. So take a bit of a break. Don't worry about it. You're never alone. And tend to the small things, the small details. If you've got children, tend to your children. You know, wash the pots, change the bedding. I've got to do that today. You know, do the little jobs. The universe has got this. The universe has got this. All right. Take care of yourselves. I want to get you a song. That's what I want to do. I want to get you a song on camera, Aquarius, because I'm excited. I am excited. No way did you get... I'm talking about the mating for life, and no way did you get, like, look, there's 2 R's on here. It's so nice. I am gooey. I am gooey right now for this reading. Right? Fools by Madison Beer. Aquarius, can we get a song to close out Aquarius's reading? And just so you know, you can go and check out that description box down below, where you're going to find a few more songs down there. I always stick a few more on at the end of the reading. So you'll get an advice song, something to think about. So can I get one more song, please, to close out Aquarius's reading? Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Do, 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 do. Send me on my way. I always think that's, when I hear it, it sounds like Paul Simon to me. On my way, on my way. I think because it's got that kind of like African kind of tone to it. Again, like music could be something for you. I would like to reach out my hands. I may see you. I may tell you to run. You know what they say about the young. Well, pick me up with a golden hand. I may see you. I may tell you to run. On my way. You know what they say about the young. I would like to hold my little hand. How we will run. How we will crawl. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's any more lyrics. Like, it just repeats them a lot. Send me on my way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that song means something specifically to you. You know what they say about the young. Again, I was picking up on this like children energy. You know what they say about the young. Send me on my way. Rusted roots, party of 5. Maybe you have a family with 5 people. I don't know. I'm getting blended families from that as well. I don't know Party of 5. I never watched the show, but I'm kind of getting like blended families or something, you know, like two adults who have children from a previous relationship. They come together and then they have like the 5th child, and it's like that Romeo and Juliet kind of like bonding the families thing. But whatever you get from that, I'm just romanticizing it because I'm a soppy git. Do take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. I'm sorry it's such a long reading. I thought it was going to be a quick one, and then it wasn't. I hope I am in the future enjoying Batman, and whatever you're doing tomorrow, I hope you have a brilliant day too. Do take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Bye.